So as you can hear, Lilia and Duncan, sorry, Lilia, I know you're not Kai, are in the background. They're in the house there. Really early, it's only like 2 o'clock. It's probably a little bit after 2 because we went to a store on the way home.
2:30.
It's 2:30? Okay, it's a little bit later than I thought. It's 2:30. The reason they're home this early and every day this week, I mean, they finished school at like 1:40 today. Don't let the bugs in. Right? 1:40 today, they were done school. And every day this week. Because of the way one thing works here. In North America, when I was a kid, I don't know about now, I'm assuming it's still the same, they would have a parent-teacher conference night. One night, was it 2, maybe just 1 a year? All the parents came to the school and had a quick meeting with the teachers. You know, how's my kid doing? Blah blah blah. This and that and the other thing, and it worked well, and it was easy. You know, you just had to. I don't know. Did my parents even did their dad put on a suit or anything, or just dress up okay? I don't remember. I remember going, but obviously not sitting in the conference part. I don't remember if my parents dressed up or not. Are you bouncing those off the screen? Please don't bounce them off the screen. And it doesn't work that way here. This parent-teacher conference, it's 4 whole days here because parents don't go to the school. The teachers come to your house. This is not something I greatly care for. I mean, I don't mind meeting with a teacher, other than that I don't usually understand too much of the conversation. It's just so much easier when the parents go to the school and, you know, one night it's done. Quick conference, blah, 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 it's all done. But this way, every parent's got to clean the house, or at least hide the dirty areas of the house, or, you know, close certain doors. But there definitely is some cleaning involved. Plus, you know, you're going to make cookies, you're not making cookies, you're going to make coffee and have some kind of snack available, which, you know, they'll hardly eat anything of anyway, because they got to go to everybody's bloody house, but they can't refuse you, because they've got to be polite and say, oh yes, I'd love a cup of coffee, even when they've already had 17 that day, probably not that many. But it is so much extra work for everyone. The teachers have to drive to every single student's house, which, you know, it's not that big a deal where we live, it's not that huge an area. But, I mean, I know some places. One school I taught at, it's the only elementary school in a huge frickin' town. I mean, there used to be 4 schools, but the students got so few that they shut it down and they bust the students in, some of them like 30 kilometers. Can you imagine the drives those teachers have to do? I mean, they don't have to visit as many students' homes, but they're going to be putting a lot of miles on their cars. Kilometers, this is Japan, and I'm Canadian, and we don't use miles. See the American influence there, still from TV? So it's just so much more work for everybody. If they just chose one evening and, you know, the parents went to the school, it'd be over and done with so much quicker, and no one would have to make the extra effort to clean their home or prepare snacks, which, you know, the effort is just buying some, which you wouldn't have to buy normally. So it's a waste of money. I'm enjoying this. I'm ranting. I like ranting. It's fun. But yeah, that's my rant. I don't think I've ever talked about this before. That's the problem. I'm up around 800 videos now, I think, although I'm not sure what number YouTube actually shows viewers, because I get to see the number of all my videos, including ones that are unlisted, but the public number is only the public videos, so I may be closer down around 750 or something, I don't know. Anyway, that's that. So their teacher is coming over tomorrow. I have been cleaning some today. I have to clean lots more to get things ready for the teacher to come over. So yeah. And Lilia just dropped her juggling. So that's yeah. So I've got to turn off this camera, get back in there, get cleaning, so I actually get everything done, so I have time to edit this later, so I can actually, so you can view it. Yeah. And I'm hungry, but that has nothing to do with anything I've talked about today. That's about it. I can't. I'm out of rant juice, I guess. Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to say, which is completely unrelated. If you are planning to send something from, you know, my mailbag, the opening videos, mail videos, please absolutely tell me when you've sent something. I've had a few people tell me, oh, I'm going to send you something, and so I think something's coming, and I've been going to check the mail, not the mailbox, the post office regularly, and nothing's come, so I'm kind of guessing they haven't actually sent it. So that's just that. If that's just that, what does that mean? Yes?
If I caught the weeds, I was a Genesis, I was cutting the weeds.
First grade, cutting weeds.
You just gave me money.
I gave you money?
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with this either, but yeah. If you...
Can
Not right now. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, I had them pull weeds, and I paid them for pulling weeds, and he wants to do that again.
Me too.
Your toe's still broken.
When I'm better.
Okay, when you're better. You still owe me 70 weeds. Oh, it was that many actually. 30? I don't know. So yeah, absolutely tell me when you've sent something. If you're planning on sending something, that's great, but please tell me when you've sent something, because I keep going to check and there's nothing there. So I keep wondering, is it lost in the mail? Is it not actually sent yet? I have no idea. There's also a tip jar on the main page if you want to help out, because that would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, I'm still hungry. I gotta get something to eat. Okay.